Possible cure for COVID-19 invented in the Philippines before the outbreak? Coronavirus disease is also known as COVID-19, which was discovered sometime in December 2019 as an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus or the novel coronavirus that started from Wuhan province in China. It is now spreading to many countries of the world and declared the global pandemic by the World Health Organization since March 11, 2020. It greatly affects and brings damages not only to the lives of every human being on earth, but also to economic standards, political systems, and even religious activities globally. As of this time, there are no specific vaccines or treatments for COVID-19. However, there are many ongoing clinical trials evaluating potential treatments, one of which is the Philippine-made Dafabunan Antiviral Injection, or FAI. So who is the inventor of this Fabunan Antiviral Injection, in which until now, many people are waiting for its legal pronouncement and approval from the FDA, or Food and Drugs Administration of the Philippines, as the National Health Product Regulatory Agency. The brains behind the Fabunan Antiviral Injection, as published in the social media account of the Fabunan Medical Clinic, comprises the Fabunan brothers. The inventor, medical drug designer, and a U.S. federal patent holder is Dr. Ruben Garcia Fabunan. The clinical investigators are Dr. Oscar Garcia Fabunan, Dr. Willie Garcia Fabunan, and Dr. Roman Garcia Fabunan. According to Dr. Willie Fabunan, who has a clinic in Olongapo City and San Marcelino, Zambales in Philippines, that the antiviral injection can cure the novel coronavirus. Dr. Willie Fabunan, being the clinical drug investigator, said that the antiviral injection is a medicine that he is using for HIV AIDS positive patients. A lot of their patients were healed using this antiviral injection. Being a medical technologist and a medical doctor, he also said that he saw the cure for novel coronavirus before the spread of the disease. He invented a medicine for novel coronavirus 30 years ago to treat various kinds of diseases in relation to virus infection, like snake bites, dengue, influenza, and other diseases. The antiviral injection is an antivirus to protect our body from COVID-19. It is composed of procaine, dexamethasone, and glucosteroid. Glucosteroid is an anti-inflammatory drug that prevents the overreaction of the immune systems of the body. It is a powerful medicine that fights inflammation. Glucosteroids suppress the inflammation in the body. It is one of the advisors of our immune system and works with our immune system to fight different kinds of diseases. Procaine is a chemical drug that is also used as local anesthesia. It is called by many doctors as effective painkiller. Procaine injection is only used with a prescription of the health workers because high dose of it is similar to cocaine. This is the reason why we need medical authorities' prescription to avoid the abuse of these drugs. Procaine is also used as an injection for surgery. It is very safe under the prescription of health workers. Dexamethasone, on the other hand, is a drug treatment for breathing disorders, an enhancer for respiratory system. It regulates lung function and is used for treatment of adrenal insufficiency. He said that the antiviral injection is already tested with some of his infected COVID-19 patients that he tested lately. Dr. Willie Fabunan also reported that the composition of the antiviral medicine for novel coronavirus is available The present invention relates to a therapeutic composition and formulation for the treatment of viral diseases such as dengue fever and influenza, more particularly to therapeutic preparation comprising substantially water-soluble local anesthetic of the ester type procaine hydrochloride and a water-soluble glucocorticoid dexamethasone sodium phosphate. Dexamethasone sodium phosphate is a water-soluble inorganic ester of dexamethasone. Dexamethasone sodium phosphate by itself is used to treat endocrine disorders, rheumatic disorders, collagen diseases, dermatologic diseases, allergic states, ophthalmic diseases, gastrointestinal diseases, respiratory diseases, hematologic disorders, neoplastic diseases, and edematous states. Meanwhile, the Malacanang Palace urged the Food and Drug Administration to study the effectiveness of the Fabunan antiviral injection in curing the coronavirus disease, or COVID-19. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said the FDA should check if Fabunan is safe and effective for use in the treatment of COVID-19. He also said that there should be a basis or scientific basis that Fabunan can be used for COVID-19 treatment or prevention. Reportedly, Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte is offering 10 million peso reward to any Filipino who could develop a vaccine against COVID-19. During his intervention at the Association of Southeast Asian Nations +3 Summit on April 15, 2020, the Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte said that the Philippines is ready to join other countries in conducting clinical trials of Avigan, a Japanese antiviral drug for the potential treatment of COVID-19. Although a number of possible COVID-19 cures being used by health professionals all over the world show promising results, all of them are still undergoing testing. The World Health Organization also does not recommend self-medication as a prevention or cure for COVID-19. Other vaccine developers also announced their plans to conduct clinical trials soon. Germany's Paul-Ehrlich Institute approved clinical trials for RNA vaccine developed by German firm BioNTech and US giant Pfizer. Also, it was not specified when the trial will begin. Harvard University, meanwhile, developed a vaccine in collaboration with Janssen pharmaceutical companies, the drug-making arm of Johnson & Johnson. It plans to launch clinical trials in the fall as part of a joint $1 billion collaboration agreement announced by the U.S. government and Johnson & Johnson. The university is also working on age-specific and subunit vaccines for the virus. Apart from vaccine development, there is still no specific medicine recommended to prevent or treat COVID-19 as of this time. There are ongoing clinical trials to investigate the safety and efficacy of new and existing drugs such as antiviral, antibacterial, and antimalarial agents in the treatment of COVID-19 patients. The World Health Organization recently launched the Solidarity Trial, a large-scale clinical trial participated by many countries, including Philippines, which aims to identify evidence-based treatment regimen for COVID-19.